Shalom and welcome again to my channel. This is going to be a very spicy balance and strength flow. Have a journal nearby to write down thoughts, ideas. Let us begin. On all fours, stretching out our back in cats and cows. Breathe in, open up your heart. Breathe out. Round your back and sit on your heels. Let's repeat that a few more times. Using our breaths. Breathe in, open heart. Breathe out, stretch back and move in a way that feels good. Not your traditional cat and cow. Just flow, matching breath to movement. Last time here, take in all that sweet energy and sit back into child's pose. Go ahead and set an intention for the day here. Remain connected to your Ujjayi breathing. Unfold out of this and come into downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up to the sky. Bend at the knee and bring knee to right elbow. Lift it back high and place leg between hands. Come into crescent pose. Breathing in, elongating through the fingertips while sitting low into the legs. Activating the right leg. Warrior 2. Turn left leg flat on the mat. Again, looking past your fingertips, come to balance on your right leg and right hand in half moon. You may use a block underneath your hand. Left hand opening up to the sky. One last breath. Then bring your left hand to the ground. Maintaining a neutral spine. Then cross left leg behind right leg. Jiva squats. Hand may go to heart center or stay on the ground. We are going to repeat this a couple of times. Focus on a non-moving spot in front of you. Takes a lot of strength and balance in the legs. Slowly place both hands on the ground, stretch, and transition to wrapping your left leg around your right leg. Wrap left hand underneath right arm. Come into eagle's pose, squatting into the legs. Focusing your gaze in front of you. Breathing into the pose. This is kind of the ultimate taste of mindfulness because you've got no choice but to stay present so you don't fall over. And slowly transition into tree pose, bringing left feet into right thigh and bringing the hands to the sky. Now hands may stay above head or you may lower them to either side, bringing middle finger and thumb to touch. And furthermore, you may close your eyes if you're feeling spicy. Transition to half moon again. And let's step our left leg back into warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. Lift to the sky. Both hands come to the ground. 3-leg chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Are we ready to repeat it all on the left side? I hope so. So let's get comfortable and let's go. Left leg up to the sky. Bend at the knee and press it into the left elbow. Breathe in, raise your leg to the sky. Breathe out and step into the front of your mat. Between your hands, come into crescent lunge. Lift high and sink deep, maintaining a stable spine all at the same time. Move into warrior two. Feel the direction of energy from the left fingertips to the right fingertips. Move your gaze to the front of the mat and come into half moon, lifting up the right arm and the right leg to the sky. Heart open, face soft. Deep breaths in and out. Standing split as we transition into Shiva squats. Right leg crosses behind left ankle bend. And let's repeat that 2 more times. Hands stay on the mat or come into heart center. Last one here. Slowly transition into eagle arms. Wrapping right hand on the left arm. And the right leg goes over the left one. Sink as deep as your body would allow you. And breathe into the pose. Focus your gaze on a spot. Find your center. Unravel and bring your right leg into tree pose. Hands may go up to the sky or they may come into prayer in the center of the heart. Bring index finger and thumb to touch and bring them down to either side. Deep full breaths in and out. Slowly transition into standing splits, half moon, right arm to the sky, warrior two, reverse your warrior, warrior two, put hands to the sky and come down to three-leg chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Lift right leg to the sky, bring it to the chest and step into crescent pose, lifting high to the sky. Warrior two. Now side bend to the back of the mat. Transition to standing, left side body stretch. So that again, side bend to the back. Stand up and stretch the left side body. One last time. Facing the back of your mat, come into Malasana. Let your butt sink to the mat, legs wide, toes facing outwards. Spine is long and prepare for crow. Placing both hands on the mat, bend at the elbows and bring your knees inside your elbows. trying to lift one leg and then the other off the mat. My crew is a bit rusty. I haven't practiced in a while. Bear with me. Gaze is 2 to 3 inches in front. Jump or step to the back of the mat. Chaturanga, upward facing, downward facing dog. Left leg to the sky. Bring it briefly into the chest and step into crescent lunge. Right foot flat on the mat, warrior 2. Side bend to the front of the mat. Transition into a side body stretch, stretching out the left side body. A couple more times transitioning between both poses. Try to sink deeper in the legs with each respective side lunge. Last time here. Turn to face the front of the mat and transition into Malasana, bringing your feet as wide as the mat with toes turned outwards. Take a breath here. Hands on mat, bend at the elbow, and with your knees begin to climb onto your elbows, releasing one leg at a time. Let your gaze go 2 to 3 inches in front of you. That way you keep your neck straight. You may either step one foot after the other into plank and then chaturanga, or just shoot back into chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Come into all fours. Bring the right foot into the center, bending at your knee. Stretch left foot out, left hand on the mat. Stretch up, open your heart. Flow of energy. And you come back to seated. Place left hand over on right knee and twists towards the left toes. Gaze goes up to the sky. Unravel from this, bring left leg in and right leg out. Right hand to the back and lift up. Lift palm up, lift thigh up. Create a nice straight line from toe to fingertip. Sit back down. Right hand goes to the left knee and left hand touches right toes. Begin to unravel, lying flat on your back. We are making our way into shoulder stand. So lift or kick your feet up into the sky while supporting your waist with your arms. Look directly at your toes. Now bring your feet past your head, touching the ground over your head. Continue supporting your lower back or bind your hands and place them on the mat. When you are ready, unravel from this inversion, placing your bum on the ground and lifting up into an up hold. Squeeze everything in the middle. Use your breath, fire up your core. Last tiny squeeze here before you lower slowly onto the mat. Relax. Take any movement that feels natural to your body. This is our last little bit here as we stretch our hands and legs into Shavasana. Deep breaths in and release. Come back to the natural rhythm of your breath. Thank yourself for making time out today to tune in and be present. Release any tension that may be bottled up in your body and observe your thoughts without judgment. Now slowly turn to the side and push yourself into a cross-legged sitting position and place both hands on knee. Sit upright. Can you observe your thoughts without criticizing yourself? Now bring both hands up to the sky. Deep breath in, hands in prayer. Come to the center of the forehead. The divine light in me honors and acknowledges the divine light in you. And now we are at the end of our practice. Subscribe, like, and share. Come on, come on. Okay, see you next time. Ciao.